Good morning, Primals. We're back. It's the Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C from Superfruit Acerola. Hosting today is me. I'm David Ruff to be exact, and I'm filling in for Will because Will's down a little bad. I don't want to get specific. I don't think he wants us to get specific, but he's just not feeling great.
When Will's not feeling great, always just assume it's a Tom related issue.
Yeah, again, I wasn't going to get into
just
it
assume, and you're probably going to be right.
You're betting at least 900 on Tum issue.
You're going to the Hall of Fame.
That's an incredibly unrealistic batting average.
Yeah, you'd be very good.
Filling in for me today is Brett Merriman. Big game, Brett.
I want to say I might be the only, confidently can say I am one of the only people that will be completing 2 podcasts before noon Central Time.
You do more before noon than most people do in a week.
The best part of waking up, Dave.
That's true because most people aren't doing podcasts at all.
That's a fair point.
So what I said is accurate.
There are a lot of podcasts out there.
Hey, that other voice you're hearing, it's none other than the podcast's own, filling in for no one, Dylan Chevrolet.
I want to play a little game called Who Said It? All right, I'm going to read
This is Randy's bit.
I'm going to read a couple of tweets. Is it?
We did it yesterday on the game show.
Oh, is there multiple choice? Or is
first tweet. Donald Trump is, you can look at my screen, so don't look over here.
I'm literally looking over there.
Donald Trump is unequivocally the greatest athlete to ever serve at any level of the United States government. That's the first tweet.
I just don't know if that's accurate.
Second tweet. Didn't George H.W. Bush, he played college baseball, did he not?
Yeah, it was Ivy League, though. Come on.
Second tweet. Herschel Walker was a 3-time SEC Player of the Year, Heisman Trophy winner, and national champion at Georgia. What the hell has Raphael Warnock ever accomplished for the people of Georgia? Who said these tweets?
Who
tweeted these tweets?
Can I go first?
Sure.
Go for it, Dave.
I bet it was Glenn Greenwald.
That's not right. No.
Fuck.
All
right,
I'll give you a hint. He's not a beta.
Oh, shit. All right.
So he's a theta. Was it one of the girls in this? It's Nick Adams.
It's Nick Adams.
We don't do those jokes anymore.
It's Nick Adams. Yeah, we don't do sorority girl jokes.
We don't. Some people do.
Nick
Not
Adams
me.
said those 2 things. We had to check.
I don't know if those 2 things can. I guess Herschel has not served in any capacity yet. He's attempting to.
Right.
So we're pending runoff.
Yeah. I still think, even without Herschel winning and serving government,
So
I still don't think that his first tweet holds true. But, whatever.
There was a meme that Herschel Walker, if he were to compete with Raphael Warnock in a true runoff, in a race, Herschel would probably win that one, as he is a former all-world running back.
Yeah, if it was a literal runoff.
A literal runoff?
Yeah, he might win.
H-Dub probably has that dub.
If you want to get into the weeds here on athletes turned politicians, we'll give a little shout out to Will, a nod to Will, mayor of Detroit from 2009 to 2013. Dave Bing, Hall of Fame shooting guard at Syracuse and 3 NBA teams, including the Detroit Pistons.
Good on him. You got to think John Fetterman, new senator from the great state of Pennsylvania, could have served as an offensive lineman at some point in his time.
What about
He's
Jesse
a man
Ventura?
of size. Pro wrestling, also an ex-Navy SEAL. Also a 9/11 truther for a time.
I think he played football, too.
Probably. Gerald Ford, that's probably the one that everyone's like screaming about. Everybody, we got a lot of Gerald Ford stands out there.
Yeah.
Center, linebacker, and long snapper for Michigan. Again, Will, from 1932 to 1935. You think those teams could compete with the team of today?
Yeah.
They ran the fuck out of the ball.
Yeah, they'd be minus 4.5 against modern day Bama.
You think it's a good sign when your center is also your linebacker and is also your long snapper?
No.
I guess center and long snapper, that's fine. But
back in the day, they found a good athlete, and they're like, are you just going to play like 6 positions if that's okay with you? Hopefully you don't get tired.
Gerald Ford probably weighed 180 pounds.
Yeah.
And he was the starting center on the Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah, I don't think he was bulking and bulked up to like 290, in the offseason.
Gerald Ford's got to be one of the most like Americans, right? Like his Dad was all up in the car business, domestic car production. He was an athlete, a college athlete. Then he played, or then he was the president. But that's
He's
a
got
pretty
Yale,
good run.
He's got
pretty
Yale
American.
ties. He's got Yale ties, so he was in the right club.
Are you doing the skull and bones thing?
Skull and
I'm just saying he
crossbones.
coached at Yale for
Skull
a time.
and bones. What's it called?
Yeah, the
Say-
Clinton thing.
Yeah.
Skull and bag of bones.
Right.
Brett, I don't know how you didn't bring up Jack Kemp. Not Jake
your
Kemp.
buddy?
Not Jake Kemp.
Oh, what did Jack Kemp do, Dave?
Oh, he only played quarterback for the Bills in the 60s.
Oh, yeah. You know
Way
what?
to go, dude.
I missed that
Pretty
that
embarrassing.
period of Bills history. Good for him, though.
He was a U.S. representative, a candidate for president, among other things.
So was Steve Largent.
I think we've uncovered enough evidence.
No, we're
to
just getting
to
started.
suggest that Donald Trump was not the greatest athlete to ever serve in the government.
Tom Osborne, famously Nebraska coach. He was a U.S. rep. Tommy Tuberville. I don't think he was an athlete.
Dave loves Tuberville.
Yeah, just a great guy. A great guy, great coach, just really treated his players right, and definitely never left a dinner when he accepted a job at Cincinnati and Lubbock, a dinner with recruits. Just that's not something he would
What
do.
a scumbag.
Yeah. My phone keeps vibrating and blowing up. You know why? Because it's Spotify Wrapped
It's
season.
Wrapped-
and I think
it's
we're
Wrapped
getting
season.
tagged in a lot of stuff. We're going to get to that later.
You keep your vibration on your phone?
It's such a good vibration.
Oh man, I'm
Good vibration.
I'm stealth over here, man.
I need to go
I'm
stealth.
silent.
It's draining my bat.
No vibration.
It's doing the, as that great athlete Donald Trump once said, we do only have a finite amount of energy.
Mm-hmm.
And same goes for your iPhone, as it turns out. Hey, yesterday we did Randy's game show, Do You Know It?
It was pretty good.
The video dropped. It was a good one. It's got a little Texas flavor, which I think favored Dylan and I. I'm not going to give away who won. But Will was at a disadvantage, although I will say Will held his own. He did fine.
No, he didn't. You almost lapped him.
Okay. He got one of the songs I didn't expect him to get.
Okay.
So check that on Patreon. Check that out on Patreon. Also, follow our other shows. Too Much Dip. It's a sports podcast with Dylan, KJ Ellis, and I. The Mail-In. Will's wife, Sally, and none other than the Magic Bullet, Brett Merriman. Sunday Scaries Pod. Retail Therapy. Cold Stove, Brett.
Yeah.
I
got
can't
that
wait to
too.
hear your episode on the Renaissance.
Jamie Benn, famously having
want me
a
to
good
come on?
season.
He's having a good year.
Yeah, you want to come on, Dave?
If you'll have me. I feel like I don't belong. You guys are a little high level for me, but whatever. Also, speaking of, check out the Brunch Podcast. Pete Blackburn, DJ Bean, up now. Is it up now, Randy?
It is.
On the YouTube. Which YouTube? Circling Back YouTube. DJ Bean did a reaction video to our Christmas song draft. It's about 14 minutes long, and it is some of the best content that you will see.
Really funny.
Really funny. I have some issues. I might do a reaction to his reaction video, but we'll
Wow.
save that for another day.
Okay.
I'll just
We can't wait for that.
Oh, and you want to talk about the merch, Dylan? You're the merch czar.
Yeah, we got merch up, folks. We got a merch store. A new shirt actually was added yesterday.
Oh boy.
Sizz the Season, it's called.
It's a Ricky John.
Not only that, we have new hats, one of which I'm wearing currently. There's the green ones are getting restocked, and also these navy ones will be added to the store. Probably, if I had to guess, Friday. Could be sooner. Don't know.
Get them while they're hot because
Yeah.
they go quick.
They do. They actually do go quick.
I got to say, I get great joy when we sell out like immediately on something
It's
because
hot.
it's just not something I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
People cop our stuff, man.
People cop. Get that Sizz shirt while you can because what Christmas season is complete without the gift of fajitas?
That's fair.
Imagine Christmas fajitas. Like that's just somebody's tradition. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
Green peppers, red peppers. It all makes sense.
Yeah. Just a sizzling plate on a cold day. Maybe
Right.
it's sizzling
Although,
outside.
We
Inside
have
too.
uncovered some sizzle fraud, and I understand that not everything can just be sizzling via heat, as that's dangerous, and so they use sizzle sauce, which is just oil,
It's
right?
cheating.
Yeah, it is cheating.
That's okay though.
Speaking of hot, can we give a shout out to our good friends at Poncho?
Yeah.
See this hat I'm wearing? You should watch the video. I'm wearing a poncho hat.
Poncho Outdoors. Is that agave on your hat, Dave?
I'm not 100%, but I think it might be. I'm an agave owner. I normally don't talk about my landscaping publicly, but I do have multiple agave in the Rough household.
Poncho sent me a few new items recently, as I'm sure you got some too, Dave. They sent me, I got the package. I wore one shirt night of. I stepped out in said shirt. Then another shirt I wore the following day. 2 days in a row, 2 brand new ponchos, straight out of the box, straight on me. That's how hot these things are.
Got a lot of compliments, didn't you?
Oh my God. They're great shirts.
So I got the denim shirt, and it's a pearl snap, and I got the flannel. And I normally like to give a little bit of space in between wears. I don't like to be the guy that wears the same shirt every week, but I've broken that rule with both of those shirts. That was my Thanksgiving shirt of choice for both Thanksgivings, actually.
Wow.
Quite fantastic. Buy any poncho shirt, performance, western, flannel, corduroy, etc., and get a free hat or a free t-shirt at ponchooutdoors.com. Use code FAJITAS, Brett. Use code FAJITAS, and be sure to add the free hat or t-shirt to your cart. That's a great deal because if you can't see it, I'm wearing one of the hats, and it's awesome. I love their hat. This is a staple in my wardrobe. This offer stacks up with other offers. We're giving away other free gifts in our mini cart right now. So if someone buys one shirt and uses our code, they can actually get multiple free items with a single shirt order. You can check out the mini cart on our website to see those extra deals. ponchooutdoors.com. That's ponchooutdoors.com. Make sure you use code FAJITAS for a free hat.
Check their corduroy pearl snap, by the way.
Oh, man.
I haven't seen that.
Did
you get one?
I was kind of upset they didn't send me one of those. They're so hot.
They're going to hear this and send you one.
Check those.
I hope. Oh, no.
You're thirsty as fuck right now.
I am. Yeah. I want one.
Yeah.
I said it.
I really didn't want to do this story.
We have to do this story.
I think sometimes we talk about serious things on this show. Just topical items in the news that it's like we have to address this.
I think you need to in this case because you kind of, we're into this, Dave, a lot.
You idolize this, man.
Yeah, and it's I feel for you.
There's some allegations out there against the Liver King. Primals, feel free to mash that fast forward button.
For those who don't know who the Liver King is, why don't you just go ahead and tell us?
The king of liver.
Okay. He's the guy who never wears a shirt.
You've probably seen him on Instagram.
Eats raw organs and
he's extremely tan.
Meats.
He has a extremely epic beard, and
he's absolutely.
He has
yoked.
the most overly balloon muscled 5'8" guy you're gonna see.
Yeah, he eats raw testicles and obviously liver, meats, probably. Spleens.
Yes, not to be confused with Raw Meat Experiment. This guy's taking it to a whole nother level. More Plates, More Dates, a very popular workout YouTube channel, dropped an hour-long expose showing Liver King is not natural. He, in fact, is dropping roughly between $11,000 and $12,000 a month on PEDs, HGH, among other things. $11,000 a month is a lot for that's more than 90% of the population spend on a mortgage, right? A month, maybe? I don't know. I don't have the stats. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a shitload.
To spend that to just get extremely juiced for your ancestral supplement company, I got to say, fair play to you, sir. It worked. He's huge following. I think the last look, 1.7 million followers, probably losing a few. But to those people, I say, did you really not know?
Just looking at this
Did you
guy,
not know?
There's no way that this is just from eating, raw meat and whatever. This physique cannot be achieved without chemical enhancement.
Is it the lead pipe vein that runs from his shoulder down his bicep?
I didn't know veins got that thick.
That's usually a dead giveaway for roids. Also, this guy's well into his 40s, and has zero body fat, and he has abs that look absolutely fake.
Yeah.
You got to feel for him. He almost became the Liver King in his own mind, and he sort of lost, he jumped the shark. And the candle that burns twice as bright, Dave, burns half as long. That's what happened here to our friend, Liver King.
He was asked about taking PEDs by Brett's good friends, our good friends at Pardon My Take, and he replied, "This is my favorite Liver King quote, by the way."
Mm-hmm.
I think Big Cat asked him, "Do you take PEDs?" And he said, "I do." He goes, "I'll be honest, I take PEDs. I prioritize, execute, and dominate every fucking morning."
It's a good response.
Think he had that canned?
It's a clever way of not answering the question.
It's a good non-answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great non-answer, a rehearsed one. He knew what he was doing. This is also the simulated hunt guy.
Ah, yes.
For those who may recall, he doesn't just eat meals.
Oh, I just thought of a good tweet.
He could simply eat a meal, but he doesn't do that. He simulates like actual hunts
successfully,
so that he can like earn the meal that he's going to eat, which is quite stupid.
Yeah, part of me feels bad for the guy because, well, maybe mainly his family, because he's gotten them into it. He now has his wife is dubbed the Liver Queen, which makes sense, and his 2 sons, and he has made them part of the content in recent months. I don't follow him any longer. It got a little old, and I hated every morning looking at my phone and seeing him like outside in the rain dragging like 400 pounds with a Viking helmet on.
Yeah, like I started to cut you off. He's still doing things that are impressive.
He's a strong guy.
He does eat doing very ice baths. He's in. Yeah, he's just the roids sort of are what killed him here.
Is he one of these nuts that drinks his pee-pee?
I don't think he's drinking pee-pee yet. He has drank blood from like cows with like I know he went to Africa. This dude's gotten a lot of mileage out of this bit. Let me just say, went to Africa. He was participating in like rituals, things of that nature.
Yeah,
I'd read off all the things he's taking, but some of them I can't even pronounce.
Why don't you go for it?
Ibutamorin.
Okay.
Omnitrope, I can say that one. Deca.
That's
Winstrol,
a classic.
I was in the club. Yeah, yep. He's on
Winstrol,
that. He's on the Winnie, Dave.
That's high school baseball.
He's on the Winnie, Dave.
And then some other stuff.
Is that D-Ball? Isn't D-Ball one?
Who's D-Ball? Is that a character in Friday?
No, that's D-Bo.
Oh.
Well, good. Yeah, dude, 11 grand a month, which honestly, like, is not that big of an investment when you see, not a bad investment, at least if you look at the return. I think his supplement company is doing quite well.
Well, that's where I think he went wrong. Is right. He might have done it clean to start.
I don't
got so much money, like $11,000, and I mean, he doesn't play for clothes, I guess. So that kind of maybe that.
Yeah, this dude
offsets.
would definitely show up to the Vatican, no shorts and no shirt, or probably shorts and no shirt.
Did you guys do a Fratican joke ever?
Oh, it's probably been done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dylan famously was turned away from the Vatican for wearing shorts.
Yeah, I didn't know you could not wear shorts to the Vatican.
You were wearing chubbies though, right?
I didn't have chubbies on.
2 places: Vatican and the paddock at the Saratoga Springs horse race track. No shorts.
Probably plenty of fine dining establishments will not allow shorts as well. Just a guess.
A couple. Capitol Grill.
Hey, pretend I'm
Bottled
like a
blonde, maybe too.
Pretend I'm just a huge piece of white trash. What's the paddock at the horse races?
Ah, yes, Dave. The paddock is where they walk the horses around. With the owners are allowed to go in. Friends of the owners, high-profile individuals,
right? Because I famously wear
shorts. Because you're white trash.
So if you're an owner of one of the horses running, you can go in and you don't really touch them, but they kind of get prepped for the race before they. It's where they go right before they walk out to the track for the actual race. So you go from the stable to the paddock, hot walk them a little bit, and then send them off to.
This dude doesn't know what a paddock.
Go to the gate. We'll teach you.
One day
we'll get up to the toads.
Do you think there's a lot of people following the Liver King being like, dude, this is all I have to do to get yoked. I just need to start eating raw liver, testicles, maybe drink a little blood. Do you think most people knew he was on steroids, or was it?
You know, there's got to be some guy out there. I feel for this specific individual who's like a big crypto bro, like Sam Bankman-Fried guy.
Speaking at the Dealbook Summit currently,
Oh,
the New York Times.
what
Shout out to them. Totally handling this well.
He was all in on that. He was all in on Liver King, all in on Raw Meat Experiment. And his heroes have just fallen one by one. Elon is the last, and he just now has like his own divorce blog that he runs. Twitter.
Dude, he dominated my timeline yesterday. Replying to tweets, like every time I popped onto Twitter to see like USA Soccer tweets, it was just Elon responding to somebody. And I almost unfollowed him. I should unfollow him. He's not a good follow.
He's a volume shooter too. He does too much, man.
He's doing a lot.
Do you think he's tweaked the algorithm so that his tweets are displayed for everyone prominently?
You got to think so.
It's possible.
I mean, if you get in there, let's say you buy Twitter, which you've talked about in the past. I don't think we're telling tales out of school.
No, that's fine.
You're going to tweak it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, you've been losing followers for a while.
Daddy's going to be front and center. I have been. Thank you for pointing that out. I actually had a nice little bump up when I went Mega Vi, of course, not so long ago.
You're no stranger to a bump.
But since then, I've lost a couple hundred followers.
This is a tangent, but have you guys noticed that Lamar, the street that our company is on, not to dox us, has just an exceptional amount of potholes? It is a shit road.
I'm considering a run for mayor of Austin on that specific platform. I will win.
There's one that I hit every day, and it makes me so angry. And for whatever reason, maybe it's because I'm tired and it's early, I never remember to get in the right lane.
There was a little a miniature sinkhole down here across from the Windsor Apartments where J-Bone used to live. I used to live there too, actually. And it took him about a week to like fully level it and fix the issue.
Like a Florida sinkhole? Like one of the ones that like your car goes down into?
No, it was miniature. It was probably only 7 feet in diameter, but they had to block the lane off for a bit and fix it. Yeah.
How does the potholes on South Lamar are unique because they're all the same. They look the same. They're all like 3 inches deep, and there's obviously flat road. How do those happen?
Sorry.
Okay. Like how does that happen? There's no snowplows here to create, and like there's not crazy temperature fluctuations. You know, it's just I don't understand. I don't get it.
We don't invest in our infrastructure. That should be your platform.
South Lamar is ridiculous. It makes I actively don't like driving to work because of the potholes.
Like it's the way the highways are designed in Austin is already a problem given the population growth. Mm-hmm. And you just throw in some just monumental potholes. It's just bad. It's just bad all around.
I thought you were going to say Mondo potholes, which would have also played here.
Yeah, I am talking to
the Mondo guys.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Dylan and Will don't understand because it's much worse coming from where we go, Dave.
Well, Dylan,
they come from the north.
Dylan doesn't drive on South Lamar plenty.
You don't even notice in your F350 dually.
I know the suspension, the upgraded suspension I got. I don't feel shit.
You got the body lift and a suspension lift.
It's fantastic. Yeah. Plus, on those 37-inch tires, it's like. I'm just floating down South Lamar.
Do you think Liver Queen is happy now that like maybe she's like maybe this means I don't have to sleep on like the floor and take ice baths every morning for content? Like maybe this is gonna dial it back a bit.
Can we eat just a meal at the table with our kids instead of going outside and hunting for it?
Yeah, or simulating a hunt
for this spaghetti. Can
with
we
his
just
buddy
eat
Mike?
It?
Can we stop fake hunting? They're basically doing what the Lost Boys and Hook do, where they just imagine they're eating, only it's with a hunt.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. He wants to tap into his ancestors' way of, who knows?
Real name, Brian Johnson.
Yeah, lame-o name.
Find me a more generic white guy name.
Sorry if there are any Brian Johnsons listening, but it's a lame-o name.
Sorry, B. John.
Beej.
Anything else on the Liver King?
No.
I hope
fraud.
he gets. Yeah.
Did you make your fraud watch list?
He's certainly. Well, he was not on the fraud watch list. He will be a confirmed fraud.
He skipped the watch list and went straight to the fraud list.
I don't issue them until next week, obviously after this week's games. But yeah, he'll be on there. Tough day.
What if he's like, you know what? I'm gonna lean into this. I'm gonna get off everything and I'm gonna document it and I'm gonna still eat like this. And you just kind of slowly see what happens to people who get off steroids, especially at that age, where like the man boobs set in.
It deflates almost.
The deflation.
Yeah. Well, good for the country.
Gotta say, I know he's balding a little bit up top. For a guy who's on $12,000 worth of HGH and steroids, he's kept the up top pretty decent. And like the back hair, like you expect to see some back knee from a guy on steroids, even at that age.
Skin's phenomenal.
Skin's great.
Yeah.
A little tan, probably gets a little too much sun. I think most dermatologists would say that. We're not dermatologists, but they were probably listening. So shout out to the Liver King. We'll give you the platform should you choose. Ooh. Maybe he should look into our good friends at Fitbod.
That's where I thought you were going with that. That segue was the Fitbod.
I didn't nail it. I'm a little off my
Okay.
game. And plus, that's not my thing. Will's the segue guy.
Yeah, get fit the right way. How about that?
I've often said building a workout routine shouldn't take hours of research. I don't need to be on YouTube all day to figure out what I need to be doing. And keeping things challenging shouldn't mean buying even more gear. The Fitbod app creates a workout routine that adapts as you improve and uses the equipment you already have so you can reach the next level without burning through all your free time or cash.
Fitbod is excellent. It will tailor a workout for you for like your workout environment. Maybe you work out in the driveway, but doing body weight stuff. Maybe you have a gym that you have all the weights available to you. Maybe you want to put on mass. Maybe you want to lean up. It will tailor
helmet.
your workout for exactly the situation that you're in and the results that you want. It's amazing.
You probably have the fittest bod. At least that's what you're telling us all the time.
I don't think I say that to anybody.
You done any of their body weight stuff? The body weight stuff's amazing.
As you know, I like to throw big boy weights around the gym. You see me there. So I don't do much body weight stuff, Dave. Okay?
Okay. Well, I do. Okay.
Yeah,
We are not the same. Getting started and sticking to a program are two of the biggest obstacles to exercising, but now you can easily create a dynamic routine personalized to your equipment and goals with the Fitbod app. Look, I'm trying to lean up. Most people bulk in the winter. I'm trying to lean up. It's a longevity play. Brett, you know.
Sure.
I'm thinking long term here.
Big Fitbod fan over here as well.
Fitbod, using it, man, it keeps me motivated. I can track everything, and it just makes planning a workout easy. Just add in your equipment, pick a fitness goal, and Fitbod will create a routine for you. Whether you've been missing gym time or you've hit a plateau, a fresh start has never been easier. The app switches up your exercises to avoid overtraining or burnout, and your program changes based on your personal progress for maximized results. A full year of Fitbod is less than the cost of a single session with a personal trainer. Can confirm trainers are expensive. Join Fitbod today and build a routine that grows with you without slimming down your wallet. Get 25% off your subscription or try the app free at our link in the description below or go to fitbod.me/steam. That's the link in the description or Fitbod, FITBOD.me/steam.
Now that the reads are, is there a little NASCAR logo infringement going on there?
Why are you going to say that about our
It's not
sponsor,
enough
who's
of
probably
a-
still listening?
That's the Dave app, right? No, it's a good rebrand on their end.
Wow. Hope they
Thank you, ad guy.
keep working with us.
It's our biz dev guy, Brett.
Just developing business over
beep
here.
that out afterwards, Randy.
It's that time.
Is it time for Spotify rap season?
Yeah, as I mentioned previously, Spotify Wrapped season. Dylan, well, I want to say this is your first. You're participating, right?
This is my first. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you the honors. I'm gonna let you do it.
Okay.
Because
by the way, our good friend on Twitter, Nick Adams, said that he might be releasing his soon, which I'm sure it'll
He
be
might be.
just Kid Rock and maybe some Ted Nugent stuff.
Yeah,
like,
Nuge, Kid Rock,
stuff like that. You know.
Well,
probably Stain.
Kid Rock was he got the 5 out of 5 spots on Nick Adams Radio
He
for
loves-
songs of the week. So
He's been curating his Spotify rap for months now, just for this moment. Much like Will does with his jazz listening. Actually, more on that later.
has anybody seen this yet, Dylan? Or is this are you releasing this for the first time?
No one has seen mine yet. No.
Well,
So
the whole world is waiting.
I screenshot my top artists and my top songs.
Yep.
Which I feel like is just a pretty good snapshot of my situation here. I'll start at number 5 and go down to 1. Cody Jinks. Big Cody
Okay.
Jinks guy.
Love Cody.
I'm surprised he's
Jinks.
not higher, actually.
He's headlining the Houston Rodeo next year.
Is that right?
He's a guy that when I see him on Instagram or I see him perform or hear his songs, I want to go get tatted up. I want to go get edgy.
Yeah.
Dave, let me take that.
Look, I know. Go ahead.
You're the ultimate talker about it. and not be about it. Tattoo guy.
Wow.
I just got to be honest.
That's
with you.
fair.
Look,
As a guy with a tattoo, and Dylan also has one.
That's fair, man.
Don't talk about it. Be about it, Dave.
what's so funny, Randy?
Front Street, Dave Ruff, welcome.
Brett gets one little tattoo, and apparently he's the biggest hard ass now.
I'm just saying, Dave talks
let's
about
go.
getting a tattoo more than anybody who's ever not gotten a tattoo before. I just want to say, join the club, Dave. I'll go with you. I need another one.
If Will goes and gets one,
Number 4 on my list, Leon Bridges. Love Leon Bridges.
Be
man.
on.
Bay and I we'll put some Leon on and pour up a fat glass of red wine, and we'll just
what else?
dance around the living room a little bit.
There's no way you dance around the living room.
We have impromptu living room dance parties on the
Really?
reg. Oh yeah, big time.
Really?
We're a fun couple, man. Fun couple.
God.
Number 3, Kanye. You heard of this guy?
Oh,
Kanye.
Randy.
he goes by
Take that.
Ye now, right?
His older stuff, mostly. His older stuff.
Wow, couldn't be me.
Yeah, I know.
Having Kanye all the way at 3 could not be me.
I still listen to some Kanye. Number 2, Chris Stapleton.
Oh yeah, Stapleton, dude. He's legit. He's the real deal.
Which is
bro.
he's the least Tennessee sounding Tennessee country musician out there.
Nashville to be exact.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's a Tennessee country musician sound like
Nashville
versus
is
another?
what I'm saying. Pop.
Okay,
I just mean
A Nashville
country,
sound.
gotcha.
He's a pop country guy, but he's not. He doesn't. He has a great voice.
He might have pound for pound the best voice in all of country music.
I'm a big Stapleton guy.
Best voice. I'm not a Stapleton stan, but I do enjoy his stuff.
Number 1,
Big player at Carve when we're sitting at the bar, Brett.
Oh, I thought you were
A lot of
there.
Stapleton. No, that would
Okay.
be cool.
My Carve celebrity
Very
list
noticeable.
currently consists of Carson Wentz,
Chris
Chris
Harrison.
Harrison,
Kid from the Sandlot.
and the kid from the Sandlot. Yeah.
Okay. Number 1 on my list. It's kind of surprising that he's number 1. I obviously he's got some great shit, but I don't listen to him this much. Drake. Drake is number 1 on my list, which surprises me. I was in the top 3%
Wow.
of his listeners, which again surprises me.
That doesn't shock me. You're pretty top 40.
My top song is a Turnpike song. No, it's a Tyler Childers song. All Yourn.
I'm all yours.
Tyler Childers.
You're all mine.
You know, I
Number
saw
2.
I saw him at South by.
Number 2, you should
That's all I got.
you should probably leave Chris Stapleton.
Mm.
Hippies and Cowboys at number 3, which is Cody Jinks.
That's a good one.
And then Trippin'. I forgot who sings that song.
Trippin'.
Trippin'. It's not like what you think. Hold on. What's that song?
If it's Trippin' Daisy, then I got to tip my cap to you, sir.
Trippin' Daisies?
You know Trippin' Daisy?
I
There's
thought,
no
I thought
way
you were
you know
doing
Trippin'
I thought you were
Daisy.
doing a Trippin' Billy's Dave
There's 6
Matthews
people
joke.
listening right now that have ever heard of Trippin' Daisy.
Trippin' by the Future Birds. It's
Okay.
a really good song. And then Fool's Gold by Anders something. I forgot.
Eric Anders Lang.
No. Fool's Gold by, of course, I can't find it. It doesn't matter.
Dylan, I give you 3.5 out of 5 eggplant emojis for that playlist.
Here's the thing about everyone's Spotify Wrapped. To them, it's 5 out of 5.
Right, but that's not any fun. I have
Yeah.
to I have to shit on it. I have to.
No, it's okay.
I know it brings you joy, but I have to shit on it, and I apologize for that.
One thing I'm definitely guilty of, and actually Spotify called me out for this. They said, when you find a song that you like, you play it a lot. I'll find
yeah.
a song and I'll listen to it 100 times that week. I'll keep running.
It's like
it
when you
back.
found that Bublé song.
Exactly. I'll just keep running it back.
Brett, I'm going to give you the forum.
Well, Dave, I don't know what happened here with mine. I disagree with my top songs. It said my top song was played 29 times. I've for sure played songs more than that, given my 23,421 minutes of music listened to,
I was 23.
which is hilariously close to Dylan because I screen looked and I was like, we're within an hour or so of.
Did you say 23,000?
Yes,
You said 24, I thought.
I'm 23,421.
Yeah, I'm 23,700.
I'm 23,492. It's interesting.
So
it's a little weird.
That's weird.
Most of that done while working out, probably. Not to
Oh, we
brag.
get it, dude.
Not to brag.
We get it. You use Fitbod. See show notes for links.
Anyway, my top artist, number 5, Hippocampus, which is a very cool kind of indie pop funk vibe band out of Minneapolis to be specific. Very good band. Number 4, Kygo. Familiar with this Swedish DJ, Dave?
I am. I become a big DJ guy.
That's fair. Me too. Number
Kygo's
3,
great.
Mount Joy, which is I don't know, alternative funk kind of Mumford and Sons ish sort of folky band.
Okay.
Number 2, Morgan Wallen.
Oh.
Ooh, problematic.
Not more than Kygo or
What did Kygo
Kanye.
do?
Excuse me.
Well, you're right.
They're
Fair enough.
Wait, not Kygo though, right?
No, Kygo's fine.
Kanye.
That we
Kanye.
know. Okay, well,
Kanye,
look,
of course,
yeah, we know. More on him.
He said some things.
More
Morgan
on him
Wallen
in a minute.
definitely has some behavior that is not in line with my values. Hopefully, he's atoned for what he has said.
It's funny you said that, or that he's on your list. There is one particular Morgan Wallen song I really like,
Which one?
but
is
I
it?
made sure not to listen to it too much so that it would not appear
I love that
Oh.
that's
on my
in your
Spotify
dome.
rap. It
Wow.
absolutely is.
I love that you're aware of that. That's really good situational awareness. You
Yeah.
got a high music IQ when it comes to like
So
that kind of stuff.
Like,
Curating.
there was a day I was like, I listened to this like 5 times. I should probably stop and like give a week break. And then
What song is it?
Yeah, what song?
Wasted on You.
Wasted
It's a very
on
popular
You.
song. It's not like, it's not a big.
Let me guess. It's punny about like getting real drunk, but instead of like getting real drunk, it's like just being hella in love with some chick.
Yeah, you're drunk in
That's-
love.
You're on the right track there, Davey.
Potentially in a truck.
Yeah. One thing that a country musician will sing about is drinking whiskey and
Fuck yeah.
women and mama.
Morgan Wallen has all 3 of those for sure.
Yeah.
Also, he has a song called Silverado for Sale.
I was going to say a truck is part of it.
I want the next wave
And Jesus.
of country singers to.
You nailed his catalog.
I want the next wave of country singers to like get really into like electric vehicles or like Subarus.
Yeah.
Like
Just-
plug me in.
There you
The
go.
The
Me
Green
in.
Initiative.
Girl, you can plug in my
Hybrid.
hybrid at Whole Foods anytime.
That's right.
That's the only
That's
plug-in
right,
station
Dave.
I've ever seen.
I'll tell you where you can plug in. The Dick Saloon.
Right.
Yeah.
Number 1 artist, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
That's fine. Her album does it every year. It happens every year. I do it I'm mostly listening to the album, trying to figure out if I like it or not. And then she ends up being number 1 because of that.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to a lot of songs and a lot of music that I'm not necessarily like into, but you have to be part of the cultural conversation. So that happens every year, and that's fine.
It's good that you're aware of that.
Yeah. Songs real quick. Number 5, Blessed by Avicii. Bless. Very good song. Number 4, Don't Think Jesus. That's a Morgan Wallen joint. Number 3, Beautiful Crazy, Luke Combs.
Oh, get out of here.
And then the number 2
He
and 1
stinks.
songs are.
Why do you hate Luke Combs so much?
Because he's a volume shooter. He has like 12
every
songs on the
country
radio.
song-
That's
Hold on,
every
hold
guy
on.
we've named.
He has 12 songs on the radio right now. They're all like kind of good. 0 great songs. But he's so
Wow.
popular because he has 1 million songs out. And they're catchy, but none of
Hey.
them are like really good.
How many kind of good songs do you have on Spotify right now?
He's much more successful than
We've
I
got
am.
a number of kind of good podcasts.
Odds you do a DJ Bean produced country song to see if you can get anywhere near a chart.
Ooh. I mean, we don't need no reason to put odds to this. I'll just do it.
Are you serious?
If he's on board with it, sure.
DJ will
Uh,
absolutely be on board.
You sure old Hank done it that way? Because I don't know if he did.
I don't know if Hank did it that way, Dave.
Probably not.
We're putting it into the Wash group text.
Hank,
right
old,
now.
old Hank didn't have his buddy, his online buddy that he's actually never met in person, mix up a track for him. Maybe he did.
Probably
knows?
not.
Yeah.
Probably not. Are you finished with yours?
No, these are embarrassing. And I really don't know why these are on here, and I'm sorry that they are. Number 2, up there, down here, Jake Owen.
Okay.
Number 1 is a Cole Swindell joint.
Okay.
She Had Me at Heads, Carolina.
I enjoy that song. Good
Did-
friend of our buddy, hashtag Chad.
I'm not going to say anything.
Which is a play on the famous Jody Messina song.
Sure.
Heads, Carolina, Tails, California.
And Answer this question. Were you always into country? And I put that in quotations. Or is that increased since you moved to
He got to
Austin?
Texas as fast as he could.
That's
Very
facts.
much increased post move to Austin. I did have one country year, probably summer of 2014.
Do you have cowboy boots yet?
I do. I bought them for Randy's birthday party.
Always a good
have I
move
seen them?
to buy expensive boots for your buddy's birthday
They were
party.
Lucchese's.
Have I seen you step out in them?
Halloween party. I wore them.
Okay.
For my Wooderson costume.
Is that the only other time you've worn them?
Yes.
Okay, you got to get
No,
some
I
more
wore them.
return on that.
Excuse me. I wore them to a wedding too. But
Oh.
you guys weren't there for that one. That was a buddy's wedding.
Okay.
But yeah, I have a pair of Lucchese's now that I've worn for one wedding, Randy's birthday party, and my Halloween party.
Will has sent his along, and we can just run through it. These are his top artists.
I'll have the notes section at the end.
Number 5, Kygo. Number 4, Dead & Co. Number 3, Grateful Dead. Number 2, Taylor Swift. Number 1, you want to take a guess? Go.
Cypress Hill.
How about another guess?
Ludacris.
Poolside.
Don't know that.
Who's that?
And the
It's an American new disco and chill wave band from Los Angeles, California, formed in 2011 by, I believe, Jeffrey Paradise and Philip Nokolich.
He added a couple notes to go along with his top 5. He said, 1, I honestly don't think mine is correct because I didn't listen to much Poolside this year compared to other bands. And 2, I used nugs.net. What is that? Don't know.
That's some deadhead shit.
To listen to a lot of Dead/Widespread Panic, so a lot of my listening activity is there. Why not just use Spotify for those? I'm confused.
I'm wondering if that's like a thing you can stream, like
Oh,
live
a
shows,
video situation,
stuff that's
A
not
video
on Spotify.
component?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they have video integration.
He also said, "Fuck, today's rundown is so good." So he's sad he's missing today's.
That's
episode.
I know. I'm sorry. Hopefully I
Yeah.
can fill in for Will.
Y'all want to guess
Adequately.
mine? We can stop this.
That's where I was going with Cypress Hill mostly.
no Cypress Hill. Although back in the day, they were one of my first hip hop.
I mean,
bands.
we could cheat by looking at the Dave Ruff Fest thing and like get some ideas, but I won't do that. I'm just gonna go off the cuff here.
I kind of like that better than this.
Yeah,
The festival
that
thing was
format
it
was
was
fun.
cool.
That was a nice touch.
It's a fun
That was cool.
format.
It's one of the only third-party apps you'll ever see me do.
It's 3-6 on yours, Dave?
No 3.6.
You got some Blink on there, dog?
No Blink.
You got some of your son's favorite music on there?
You got Tool?
I will give you my top song, and it happens to be my wife's top song.
Bubbles in the bathtub.
It's the Office theme song,
Oh no.
which for a time was Rhodes' favorite song.
That's just
Oh,
mega
okay,
cute.
Okay.
Mega
Yeah,
cute.
The Office theme. And that is like an ultimate calm down on the plane, in the car. We would just run, and it's like a minute and a half long.
Who's his favorite character on that show?
Dude loves Creed, man. He's
Yeah,
like, what's
I
up
get
with
it.
that guy?
I get it. He's a wild card.
Number 5 top song, $1 Million Worth of Game by 2 Chainz and 42 Doug. 42 Doug, one of my favorite new rappers.
Okay. It's been a while since I spun that one. I might need to run it back.
Diet Coke, Pusha T, number 4.
Okay.
That's
I'm
a new
familiar.
one.
I'm familiar.
Number 3 and number 2, both Turnstile songs. Turnstile, a band I discovered in the last year.
I want to like Pusha T
Blackout
more than
and
I
Mystery.
actually do. I want to. I've enjoyed some of his music.
You claim to be a bars guy,
haven't
and no
loved
one
it.
has better bars.
Really? Nobody has better bars than Pusha T?
I think he's the pound for pound best rapper in the game right now.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's big britches.
What
for
kind of
Pusha
music
T.
is Turnstile?
Music you would really, really hate. They're going to be opening for Blink, but they are not
Say-
pop
say no
punk.
more.
They are more hardcore.
I've lost interest. Thank you.
They are dive off the stage and do a flip, and then get punched in the face in the crowd in the pit kind of music.
Really?
They're
Not
good.
my scene.
It's not your scene, and I'll tell you that. Number 5 artist Meek Mill,
Meek,
big player on my workout mix.
Philadelphia.
Philly,
Dreams and nightmares.
Dreams and Nightmares.
He got bodied by Drake during that diss off.
Yeah, it was a diss off.
They were dissing each
Do you think
other.
that's how it's called, like
No,
traditionally, a diss off?
I will never make a diss track. Remember that tweet?
Second time you referenced that
Remember
in
that
2
one?
weeks.
No, I think so. By the way, DJ, all in on producing your country song, Dylan.
I can hit like a Josh Turner. No,
I can sing country. I can sing it quite well.
I can play
Did you hear me?
country chords on the guitar, no problem.
I
So
can
maybe
hit
we'll get
like
little-
a Josh Turner like deep note.
Is that the guy who says, "Let me maybe
Don't do it.
Lock the door and
Can I do my
turn the
thing?
lights down low.
I mean, you do get low, but you don't really hold the notes. We can work
Well,
on
I'm
it.
not really belting out. I need a booth. I need the whole. Like,
Number
I need-
4, Rage Against the Machine.
Who was
You
number
know.
5 again?"
That angst has not gone away. Number 5 was Meek Mill. Number
That's
4,
right,
Rage
that's
Against the Machine.
Man,
Number
you-
3, Pusha T.
You're deep in the game, son.
Number 3, Pusha T. I love that new album. Number 2, Turnstile. And then number 1, gotta say, this is first
Is this a Rhodes
Q1
joint?
and Q2.
Okay.
Oh.
Kanye West.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
It's a tough look.
Okay.
I mean, Kanye is problematic, but he has
But-
he has a deep catalog of bangers. It is what it is.
I also, like Will, and I think like Brett, kind of question some of that because, well, I do listen to a lot of Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Life of Pablo.
T-Lop.
I don't listen to a ton of Kanye. And like, I'm wondering if that's songs he's produced gets thrown in there, songs, because, you know, he produces a lot of Pusha T stuff.
Sure.
So I don't know. It's interesting.
I
But
want to see the back end of my Wrapped.
don't we
because-
all?
There's some that I really don't agree with at all, frankly. Well,
That's
I
fine.
listened to much more pop punk this year than anything in my brain, and none of that made my list.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how it's calculated. They should never share their algorithm. Does Apple even try to compete with this anymore?
They have released a
They have.
similar product.
It's
yeah.
garbage though. Remember, I did this last year.
Did we just dunk on you?
And like the number 1 song on my top songs list was a song that I like listened to one time because I was trying to find the right song for like an Instagram story post. So I was like researching it. Listened to it like half of one song and it was just dumb. It didn't make any sense. So don't use it. It's trash.
My favorite development or my favorite thing that we learned from that segment is that Dylan is aware when he's listening to an artist too much that like, oh, wait a minute. This might be on the Wrapped playlist. I'm going to have to atone for this. I'm going to have to talk about it.
The only one I was worried about was Morgan Wallen. You drop a hard N and I don't want you on my list. I'm sorry.
Not in a song.
No, he was hammered. And not that there's no excuse, but outside
Oh,
a
go ahead, Brett.
Nashville bar, I believe, is when he dropped some language.
I didn't even know the full context of that.
I've seen the video. It's not a good look.
He also
look
covered an Isbell song, and the Isbell version is so much better.
Cover Me Up, famously. They're both good. That's where I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Favorite Morgan Wallen song currently is
He is talented.
very talented. And
Chicks dig him.
Yeah.
yep. Yep. Never mind. We can move on.
Okay, good stuff. Hey man, the other
Well
day
said.
I was at the gym and I was just
Randy knows where I was going.
going loco on the bag. I'm a bag guy now. They've got a couple heavy bags at the Lifetime. And I was putting on a show, putting on a clinic. Probably wasn't getting made fun of by people at all. Definitely not. I looked good though. You know why I looked good? And you know what? I was not even super sweaty.
Can I take a guess why?
All right, go.
Were you wearing 10,000?
You got it in one guess. Yeah. 10,000, baby.
I absolutely love working out in their stuff. I really do. I'm seeing it all over the gym now too. You see
Yeah.
that little X on the back panel there? It's like, oh, this guy gets it too.
We were some of the first at that gym. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
We were some of the first to rock it. It's so good, no bullshit. 10,000 works with the top strength and endurance athletes to co-design, test, and develop their gear so you know it's heavily vetted before they show up at your door. I mean, Dylan, don't they send you stuff? They're like, hey, man, you're a high-level athlete. Can you test this out? Let us know if there's any improvements we need to make.
That's exactly what happens. Their interval shorts, I believe, are my faves.
Facts.
I prefer the linerless, but they also make a liner version that are fantastic.
Yeah.
And they're so lightweight. Of course, moisture wicking. They're phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Can I say I wear their long sleeve interval shirt under my hockey equipment pretty much every time I play.
Nice.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Have you-
Fantastic.
Have you scored a goal yet?
Yeah, David fucking scored all the time, man.
Get up now and get 15% off your purchase. Go to
Stop laughing,
$10,000.cc/circling That's 10,000.cc/circling to get 15% off. They offer free shipping, free returns, and lifetime guarantee. Now get off your ass, and get the highest quality, best fitting, and most comfortable training shorts you've ever worn from 10,000. You can rock it under your hockey gear, score a bunch of goals like Brett.
Not
Little buddy.
a bunch is saying too much. I score goals though.
This guy scores goals. 10,000.cc/circling for 15% off. Can't recommend him enough, man. Phenomenal.
Fucking
Hey, it's
Randy-
White
Randy's-
Lotus Wednesday.
Randy's never scored a goal.
Ooh.
Brett, you're not in on White Lotus, are you?
I'm going to Twitter for a couple minutes. See you guys.
You gonna find some breaking news?
All right. Oh, I got some, Dave. Promise.
I'm a Lotus boy.
Dylan and I came in on Monday morning, and I always ask, because I always want to talk about it, who's watched it? Will had not watched it. And I was like, veiny face kid .meme.
You're upset.
I was like, damn, all I want to do is talk about that episode. Because I thought it was one of the best episodes of television in the last year.
Will then subsequently watched it, but of course he's not here today. We're still going to talk about it.
We're still going to
Are
talk
you into the
about
show
it.
at all, Brett?
I watched all of season 1. I just haven't watched any of season 2 yet.
Okay.
I very much enjoyed season 1. I will watch season 2 at some point.
What are the gays up to?
I think I've cooked up a little theory in my head.
There will be spoilers.
I think they have identified
Tanya.
Tanya as a woman of means.
Oh yeah,
money,
they know.
a rich lady.
They picked her out pretty quickly.
I think they're going to try to fleece her. They're going to try and scam her and get her to invest in something or get their hands on her money somehow. I don't think they're
like a
as
crypto
rich.
scheme.
I don't think they're as rich as they're portraying themselves to be. Of course, they're on a dope yacht and they're traveling to a dope. I forget where they are now, but I think it's
Palermo.
I think it's all a facade.
They're in Palermo.
I think they're going to try and scam her, and I hate to see it happen. But the way that episode ended.
Oh, speaking of ended,
Might lead her to believe that
Rear-ended.
they are not exactly representing themselves, their true selves.
I've gone back and watched that scene a few times just to see if there's any like Easter eggs in there to like figure out
The
all right,
final
what's going on.
scene?
Yeah, just to see like what's going on. Like, is there anything I'm missing? And I haven't picked up on anything, but there was a lot going on in that episode.
You watched that final sex scene several times. You said
I don't really know what the scene was. I just thought it was just a well done piece of.
Well, it ended with two men engaging in sexual activity.
Fine. And but it was a little shocking because it was the alleged nephew of this man.
Probably not his nephew.
Probably not. And this guy's just hooking up with everybody, it turns out, because he's hooking up with Tanya's assistant.
Mm-hmm.
She really likes him. I don't know if I like him. I find his accent while I understand that most women probably find that accent very hot, I find it to be a little bit much. Do you watch this show with your lovely wife?
Which region? Yes.
He's from, it's the Tom Hardy. I think it's West Essex. I don't know. I don't know, Dylan. I don't know where. Well, we need Will here for this.
Yeah, we do.
Will can give
He's
you
he's our British correspondent.
What's Harper about to do? Is she about to F Cameron? There's no way, right?
That's been on the radar for a while now. I think like she gives him these looks like you're a bad boy and I'm kind of into it. Plus she's not getting D from her husband, as we know.
Yeah, but other people are Italian prostitutes.
Italian prostitutes are, sure. Yeah, and for him to do the leg rub thing.
No one's doing that.
And for her not to report that to her husband, she might have liked it, Dave. You know what I mean?
He did famously flash dong to her in the first episode.
He showed her the goods.
Yeah.
Little meat shot.
Do we think that was a prosthetic?
I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah, I thought that whole thing was a little weird. I feel like no one is that brazen to like reach over and do that, like at the table as you're with your wife and your friend, and that's your friend's wife. But who knows?
And at that point, did he know that she knew
Mm-hmm.
that he slept with a prostitute.
He definitely did.
So he's just flirting with trouble here. It's either going to go really well for him or really poorly for him. And really well, I mean, he's already a cheater.
Did you pick up on this? When Daphne, his wife, was talking to Harper privately while the boys went to the bar or the bathroom, and she was talking about how she hooks up with her trainer. And she showed a photo, and it was supposed to be a photo of the trainer. And it was mysteriously like, it was a mistake that nobody, no matter how drunk, makes. It was a photo of her kids. Did you pick up on the fact that the kids were looked nothing like Cameron and
Yes.
looked blonde hair, blue eyed,
I did.
like the trainer she described?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying Cameron doesn't deserve it, but damn.
All these people are fucked up, it turns out.
Yeah, it's a stunning indictment on the power elite, the 1%, the well-offs.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that again, though. I haven't thought about it since I recognized it in the show. Kind of slipped the mind. Like, that's wild.
Was there ever a moment when you started the show in season 2 that you thought maybe like you were worried that it wasn't gonna live up to season 1?
Oh,
And
yeah.
it was moving a little slow. I
Yeah.
think I had that thought in episode 1.
The vibe of the show alone is enough to carry it for me. Like all the shots of Italy and the culture and, you know, all that stuff is really fun I just love Italy. This is Sicily, but you get it. It's picking up for me. The story is picking up. I'm really enjoying it a lot. It's flirting with season 1 level of enjoyment for me. Flirting with it.
I was doing some research on Sicily, Amalfi Coast, vacations. I was hopping on a 23andMe the other day, and it led me to this. And I happened to find the place that this place is filmed at, the San Domenico Palace. And I got to say, it is quite extravagant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty sick.
Probably not in the budget.
The rooms are massive and badass.
Going to need to sell a few more hats, and then maybe.
I'm trying, man.
We're trying. We're doing our best. When are those hats going up?
Probably if I had to guess Friday. Like I said, could be earlier, could be later. I don't know. Pencil in Friday.
Pencil in Friday. Okay, noted. Then the Michael Imperioli, Dominic, his storyline. He's basically just kind of coming to a realization about why he is the way he is. It's because of his dad. And then he's watching his son hook up with a prostitute that he has hooked up with days before. That's tough.
Is she going to let the old man get a run and just complete the three generation trifecta?
Yeah, I feel like Albie would not be built to handle that. You can't do 3 generations one trip.
What's she up to with Albie?
I think
Does she legit like the dude?
this may age poorly, much like my Spotify Wrapped, but I feel like the only good characters in this show, good as in like good people, are the prostitutes. Mia, who sings,
And Lucia.
and Lucia. Because they're not scammers. I mean, they're prostitutes, but they're doing what they have to do.
Is she not going to charge Albie for that last night?
Apparently not. Maybe it's a long-term play. I think it's like a bring me back to the States play, which I would love. Yeah.
She's great.
She's great. Were you surprised that the piano player survived? We learned that from Valentina. Look at me name dropping the actual characters. You didn't have that in the cards, did you?
What do you mean survived?
He didn't die from his Viagra or whatever he took.
Oh, that guy. I thought you meant
Italian piano.
I thought you meant the
player.
prostitute who played the piano.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was cooked.
Nah, I'm not surprised. He wasn't a compelling enough character to die. You know, like we know someone dies,
Yeah.
but for it to be him, it wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, my initial thought with the gays was that they were going to have some kind of mob connect and that they were going to kill Greg, Tanya's husband, for Tanya. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We're going to see Greg again.
Should we point out that the gays is what they call him in the show, and it's not a Davism?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, no. That's what she calls them.
Yeah.
And it is just a whole squad of gay dudes.
It's a squad of
And Tanya
of gay fellas.
and Portia.
Yeah.
No. Great show, great episode. My favorite one of the season.
It was a
Phenomenal.
great episode. Agreed.
Speaking of, Brett, if you want to turn your mic back on. It's time. This Weekend in Fun, presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer. Between gift giving and family traditions, the holidays are full of lighthearted moments that make the end of the year a little bit more joyful. Vizzy Hard Seltzer brings joyful vibes all year round, whether you're listening or visiting loved ones or enjoying being home for the holidays. 'Tis always the season to enjoy Vizzy, the hard seltzer bursting with fruit flavors. Give me your faves.
Oh,
give me
God.
your Vizzy wrapped.
Right now, I'm celebrating all of the watermelon flavors.
Peach Mimo, Dave.
Peach Mimo.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I've been doing over the break on Thanksgiving. I did some of the Mimo, which I'm a big fan of. I do love the variety packs because I'm a big black cherry lime guy. It's the duality of flavors. It's the juxtaposition between the lime and the black cherry, the sweetness thereof.
Let me show some love for the strawberry kiwi.
Yeah, that's your thing.
You try the buck cherry lime one too?
That's not one.
I thought you were. Yeah, no.
It's not. No, that was last year's Spotify rap. Buck cherry. Vizzy Hard Seltzer flavors for every vibe. Stock up on Vizzy Hard Seltzer and show some love for the show. Here's how to get yours. Go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed to find Vizzy near you. That's VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed. And to hear about the latest flavor drops and more, sign up at VizzyHardSeltzer.com/subscribe. Must be 21 or older. Molson Coors Beverage Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh, and celebrate responsibly. Brett.
Yeah.
You want to give us a little rundown of what this weekend of fun is going to look like? I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, a little more low key than last weekend. Obviously, it being, Thanksgiving weekend, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Extremely Online Tuesday, whatever we call it today. A little more low key. We're doing got a big game tomorrow night. Men's League hockey Thursday, Friday.
You going to score a goal, little buddy?
Dude, I would put you up against the boards, man.
No, you wouldn't, Dylan. You can't.
I would slew foot you.
That would be rude. If slew foots in men's league result in like bench clearing brawls.
It's not a good. It's a bad look.
Don't fucking slew foot.
I've had it done to me in roller hockey. Not fun.
Not fun. Friday, no plans as of yet. Probably get a dinner in somewhere. Maybe hang with the lads. But Saturday, it's pints with the lads because USA Soccer against the Netherlands.
Great time for Vizzy. 8 a.m. kickoff.
9 a.m. kickoff.
9 a.m. Eastern.
Central time. 10 a.m. Central. Or excuse me, Eastern.
You sure about that?
Positive on that.
Niner.
Randy, you mind checking that? Okay. He shakes his
He
head.
said he's not going to.
So
why would the producer look that up for me? Why would he?
There was talk of golf from maybe somebody in this room. I am yet, as of yet, I don't know if I can go yet. So that's why I'm stalling on responding to his text message because
Fuck, it is 9 a.m.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be out of the bar that we're watching the game at and then able to make it to golf, given the people that I'm attending the bar with. Notably, my friends and Rachel. So I'm hesitant to commit.
Name drop alert.
Oh,
Is that
whoa.
the first name drop?
I name dropped her on the mail-in, which actually comes out tomorrow. So technically, yes.
You guys, you're podcast official now,
Podcast to fish. That's
which is a
correct.
thing.
Yeah. Other than that, though, not a whole bunch. I was supposed to go to Red Ash tonight, Dave.
Oh, baby.
Italian food.
But what happened?
Supposed to? Are you going or not?
The person who made this reservation, I won't name names, even though I just did. She had a reservation yesterday for Red Ash because she booked out a bunch well ahead of time. Forgot about it. They suspended her Open Table account as of this morning. So because we did not go.
That's a red flag.
You know what? I mean, I'm glad they do that. And
Yeah.
it's nothing against
No,
Rachel,
I-
but
I-
like I have violated that before, and I've got like a warning shot. Like, hey,
Yeah.
let's not do that again.
Which is
You're
fair.
taking up a spot.
Yeah, very
You know?
fair.
So good.
So unclear if the additional reservations that were booked on that account are still up to snuff as of right now. So we'll see. But
So
that's about it.
So you may have a red ash.
I may have a Red Ash reservation tonight.
Or there may be one open. Can you give me the time?
I
might
already
call.
Nah.
tried. I already tried that because I had the same idea. I was like, oh, well, I'll just go pick it up.
Okay.
Unavailable.
Very
So,
cool. Great weekend, Brett.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I give it 3.5 out of 5 Vizzies.
That's probably about right.
Dylan.
Friday gonna be a low key night in with the kids. Bay has to step out. She has something to do. So I'm gonna stay home with the kids, and we're gonna, I don't know, maybe eat pizza,
Ooh.
watch some, Pixar movies. I don't really know, something dope. I'm gonna be fun dad Friday night. Saturday's gonna be a big day. Of course, we got soccer to watch. I have a tea time that Brett has chosen not to respond to.
I told you exactly why.
Don't care. I'm gonna find people to play golf. I know you can't, Dave.
Yeah, pretty bummed. The one time you get a tea time.
Saturday night, Bay is having ladies' night at our house. Having a bunch of just hens over, just
Talking
to cackle
away.
away.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just talk about guys or who knows. So that means I have to step out Saturday night. I got to find something to do. I'm open to doing something fun. I don't know who I'm going to do it with. I got to make some plans happen. All right. My Sunday's wide open.
Okay. A little bit of a different weekend over here. I've got family coming into town Friday.
Ooh.
Because Saturday
What kind of resi you got lined up?
is a baptism for the Rhodesman. Yes.
The original dunk.
Correct. Yeah, and that is unfortunately timed, I believe 10:30. So don't really know if I'm gonna have the phone. Our priest is like very Irish. Like he's actually like from Ireland. He's an
Oh,
old guy.
David.
So he might be keeping up with the footy, is what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, look
And
at the
the-
little roadsy.
As you mentioned, you're not far off.
Oh, yeah.
Also, he was one of the investors in Darcy's Donkey, Dylan.
R.I.P.
That's not true. I made that
she's
up.
donkey.
We miss you, Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday morning, so we got that. We'll have fun. We'll watch the Big 12 championship. My sister, TCU grad, obviously pulling for the Frogs. Gonna be fun. Got Utah USC that I'm looking forward to. Keep an eye on that running back from Utah. But yeah, man, I'm bummed that I can't play golf. Duncanville plays in Georgetown against Spring Westfield, Spring is good. Spring is very good. And that's about an hour north, 45 minutes north. It's at 3. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it. I don't know what time the family's going to get out. It's going to be a bad look if I bail on my son's baptism party to go to a high school football game, so I probably won't do it. But just know I've thought about it.
The thought's there.
thought's
Which is
there.
what counts, famously.
Yeah. Saturday night, I'm open. Saturday night, I'm going to be in the mood to step
Whoa.
out because I'm going to be having fajitas for lunch. I'm going to be having some drinks. I'm probably going to be feeling pretty good.
Wait,
So,
which night?
Saturday.
Your boy's looking to step out.
Is that the night that Brittany's having
Yeah,
the lady?
I have to step out.
You want to get all fucked up and show up over there and crash it?
Yes, I do.
So you're saying, because my Saturday night is open as well.
I have to step out.
Do you want to step? Is there like a Dirty Bills fantasy?
Why does it
here?
always start there?
Well, because Dylan hasn't been in God knows how long. Dave
Yeah,
and I
by
went like 2 weeks.
choice.
Dave and I went like 2
I
weeks
hate
ago.
that place.
We went at like 8 o'clock though. It was kind of
Let's go get loose.
Y'all want to just come to my house and listen to Stapleton in the garage, drink some beers?
No offense.
we could, but I'd rather not.
I'd rather
Right.
go to Carve.
Ooh.
Oh, why is it? And you want to go to the steakhouse? Can't we just go to Buffalo Wild Wing?
Yes,
Randy?
I would love to go to.
Randy's still
B-Dubs.
recovering from Wild Wings, by the way.
Does he have any tummy issues?
Look,
Just in general.
No.
He's still got a little Wild Wing vibe to him.
like, yes, I want to step out, but also I have to step out.
Then leave.
I'm going to step out Saturday.
Go. We promise you something. Even if you have no one to accompany, will you just go sit at a steakhouse bar and eat a steak and a wedge salad by yourself?
If no one wants to hang out with me, I will be forced to do that, and it'll be a pretty great night.
You're in a good position right now.
Oh, I'm in prime position.
You're going to be either posted up at like the Perry's bar by yourself, which is not a bad place to be, mixing up
of
with
all
the bartender,
yeah.
watching the game.
Jay Carver's bar. Is
Jay
another-
Carver's
yeah.
bar. Maybe you never know. We'll sit next to you. Shout out Louis Vasquez.
You get to choose
Denver Bronco.
your steak knife.
Choose your steak knife.
Are you
A
trying to
little
get
unnecessary?
Are you
but-
trying to get buckled? Are you
I'm not
trying-
saying I'm trying. I don't want to like get annihilated.
Okay.
But I'm gonna step
You're trying
out.
to you're trying to Uber home is what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna drive.
Okay,
I'm stepping out, and I'm gonna have just wherever the wind takes me. I'm gonna go.
Okay. Okay.
Getting kicked out of my house, man.
Been there, brother.
It's real sad. Hey,
Brett-
good stuff,
Brett, you
man.
want to break some news real quick?
Sure, I'll do it real quick. Do you guys want to go? Real estate, men are trash, trouble in paradise, or rail strike?
Oh, Dylan, go ahead.
Men are trash.
Men are trash.
Facts.
Dylan, you familiar with the Y chromosome?
Mm-hmm.
It's what makes men
I have one.
males.
I have one.
Well, the Y chromosome is about 1 million
Facts.
years from going extinct.
Really?
According to a study, believes that the Y chromosome is degenerating quickly, meaning that in another few million years, it will cease to exist.
Makes sense since most guys are degenerates.
Something tells me that if humans are even around in 1 million years, we will find a way to remedy the situation scientifically speaking.
Life finds a way.
They said there's two options. Either one will evolve another way to become males, or two, it'll go, females will just be able to reproduce asexually with themselves,
That's
like
hot.
a lot of species do.
That's hot.
So women either take over the
I
world.
don't know if you're thinking this through.
That's hot.
I don't know if.
I think it works like you think it does.
Good.
Dave, you're familiar with real estate, right?
Yeah, I am actually.
Well, how
I
about
am a
moon real
professional.
estate, lunar real estate? An Austin 3D printing construction company
I
has
heard about this.
awarded a $60 million contract from NASA to develop space houses
3D printed space houses, Dave.
using lunar materials.
Ooh, I'd like a nice old like Mediterranean style.
I don't know.
I don't know if you get a
That's- We're not
choice.
there yet.
Oh, a nice cozy 3-2 over there by that big old crater.
I want a log cabin.
There's no logs on the
I
moon.
want a log cabin.
There will be logs on the moon if you ever go there.
Mondo ones. Did you take Mondo dumps?
They the goal is to build on the moon in 2026.
That's
I feel
just too soon.
that's
we're not there
incredibly
yet.
soon.
If you said 2046, I'd be like, oh wow, that's pretty soon.
Yeah.
But no, this is 4 years from now.
3D printed on the houses on the moon in 2026.
Okay,
Love it.
I'll be 32 that year.
we get it, dude.
Catch me on the moon.
You're young.
dog.
Dylan, Trouble in Paradise. Have you heard about this story?
Mm.
Every monk in a Thai temple has been defrocked after testing positive for meth.
Defrocked. Of course, I know what that means, but for those who don't, why don't you go ahead and explain it?
To be defrocked, I believe, means to be you get rid of your holy status or your frock.
Of course, yeah.
I think defrocked.
Why are they doing meth, dog?
That's a great question. Probably because they're in a temple in Thailand.
I feel like if I was a monk, and I assume there's a high amount of meditation going on,
Yeah.
I feel like meth isn't going to help me do that. Meth,
Wait,
I've never
no.
done meth, but I formerly had a Vyvanse prescription.
It's not a meditation.
I didn't meditate. In
No.
fact, all I did was
They don't talk,
have
right?
bad breath and get moody.
Are monks the ones that don't speak? Don't speak.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know much about Thai monks, but I know the first guy that did meth over there was probably like, fuck it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You think it was that? Okay. I don't know.
That's a capital of, or not, maybe not capital. You familiar with fuck it,
Phuket.
Thailand? Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Is that how you say it?
It was good.
I don't think it's fuck it. I think it's Phuket.
That- Tomato, tomato. Yeah, they've all been sent to a health clinic to undergo drug rehabilitation.
Damn. Were they just like taking apart vacuum cleaners and putting them back together?
I don't know what kind of meth they were doing, whether it was Adderall or Vyvanse or meth. But the temple is now empty of monks, and nearby villagers are concerned that they cannot do any merit making,
Oh, damn.
which obviously involves worshippers donating food to monks as a good deed.
Hmm. Well, no good deed goes unpunished. Why don't you round us out here, Brett?
You familiar with the rail strike, Dave?
I am.
Well, it appears, according to sources, President Biden has reached out to local podcaster Dylan Chevery to see if he would consider doing any rails again.
It's not. That's not a thing that's going on.
So if you're new here, Dylan,
Has never done cocaine.
Dylan's got this coke thing.
Cocaine.
Don't. I've never.
No.
even
I
done
mean,
it.
what I'm saying is like
Oh,
there's
you're
a joke that some of the
railroad worker,
people.
yeah.
I do support our railroad. It's a hard word for me to say. Railroad workers.
It's not as bad as rural.
Right. Railroad.
If I never had to say the word rural again, I'd be
Rural.
happy. Yeah.
We should change it. Let's do a change.org to change the name. Hey,
Uh-oh,
what are we fighting for here? Let me guess. Sick leave?
The railroad workers,
Oh, you want? Oh man,
I think they're probably more, higher wages and better working environments
I think sick leave is a big part of it.
and sick leave. That's probably a great one.
Oh, okay. So naturally, the Biden administration is supporting them, right?
I don't-
It's the party of the workers.
Dave, I got to be honest. I only put that on there for the one Dylan joke. I haven't read much into it.
Okay, I won't get in the weeds.
They're asking,
Check out my Substack
They're asking
for more.
like 7 sick days,
Which
The fuck do they think they are?
which is pretty reasonable. feels
I just
like.
don't go to work. You should.
What do we give Randy? Like 3?
He's not allowed to be sick.
I don't like it when people come to work sick.
Yeah, let him be sick, dog.
Will's using one of them today.
For good reason.
Tom.
Well, you said it, not me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
That'll do it.
Good job. Fun show.
Fun episode.
Brett, where can we find you?
Find me at Cold Stove Pod, at Cold Stove Pod on Twitter and Instagram. Find me on the Mail-In Podcast, at Mail-In Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. Find me on Schmerman on both Twitter and Instagram if you want to just look at my personal life, I guess.
Dylan, yeah, well, of course we do.
Hey, Morgan Wallen is trending,
Oh, no.
and it's for the exact reason we discussed earlier.
What did he do again?
Oh,
Him
no.
showing up on Spotify Wrapped, and then those people getting judged for it.
Okay, well, if Kanye's showing up, he's got to be judged too.
I'm
mean,
just
trust
reporting.
me,
I'm just reporting.
probably
the news here,
are.
my friend.
Okay.
At least he wasn't your number one.
Yeah, it's bad.
Look, follow the Too Much Dip live stream tomorrow, Thursday,
Who's
6:30 Central.
Who do you got this week?
We're working on it.
Okay.
Working behind the scenes diligently. We pick games. It's about 30 minutes up until kickoff. It's only on the Too Much Dip YouTube page. You're going to like it. It's fun. Dylan, KJ, and I, and a special guest. Mix it up. Brett's been on there. A lot of people. Maybe we'll have Randy talk Boilermakers. Oh, no. He should. Okay. Does Randy even work here anymore? What's he doing?
I don't know, man.
He won't Google something for me. He won't do the
Spoiler
stream.
makers this weekend.
He's
Dave.
mail it in for the holidays.
I hope
man.
Michigan just fucking absolutely takes it to him.
BFs him.
Just a, yeah.
A real
Yeah.
BFing. I think if Michigan loses though to Purdue, they're still in, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. All right. Had fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.